They got me feeling like I'm academics.
You guys are dictating the topics today. I do have some topics. We'll get to it, but what do you want to talk about next? We're early in the morning. I'm glad to be here with you guys. What y'all eating for lunch? It's almost lunchtime. I don't know if y'all at work. What y'all eating for lunch? It's like the time you like place your lunch order, right? Because you take lunch at like 12 or 1. What y'all eating for lunch? Everybody give me the lunch order. You're not eating oxtails for lunch. You're a fucking liar. Waffle House? You're lying. Oh, we could talk about Noah Wells. You want to talk about Ross's album? What is there to talk about Ross's album? Give me 1 second, my bad. I see some people say they want me to react to. Should I even get into that or just like ignore it? They said, "Oh, Joe Budden reacted to you in the Charlamagne thing." I'm not gonna lie, that content has given a lot of people life. Not necessarily Joe. I've seen everyone's having every opinion about it. I like it, good, bad, or ugly. Should I react to that or no? Oh, Ross's flop? Did Rick Ross flop? When did he drop his album? Or I thought he just dropped his album today. Gucci's on the album? Oh, shit. All right, we could do both. We could do both. All right. Let me see. Y'all know where I can find the full thing? I think Joe has all the stuff behind a paywall these days. I don't know. Joe Budden, Charlamagne. Wow. 28 minutes? No fucking way. They spent 28 minutes?
No, hell no way. All right. What else?
Back in Charlamagne? Or you want to do that on Patreon?
No, hell no, we ain't doing that on Patreon. What the hell's wrong with you? We fucking waited all this time for this fucking sit down and we got it.
Y'all didn't sound too enthused. So
Nah. It was a good sit down.
It was.
I know a lot of people were worried that it was going to be all kind of staged, performative kumbaya because they talked ahead of time, according to reports. My report, you told me that. And so I was surprised at how, what's the word?
Transparent.
Combative.
Yeah, I was gonna say spicy, but I was trying to find a more masculine way to say it. But like, it was good.
Chippy.
I liked it. I thought, not that it's a competition, but I thought Charlamagne got the upper hand in terms of his responses. I
thought the same.
Yeah.
I thought so.
I thought so too.
Yeah,
but I mean, he was kind of giving him OG advice at some point. It kind of
that's
turned
what I'm
into
saying.
that.
That's you're right. Upper hand's not the right word. But I didn't know how.
That's upper hand too.
Yeah,
That is upper hand.
I'll just say that Charlamagne came away looking strong, and some of the stuff that might have looked questionable beforehand, afterward, well, like just to give one concrete example, Akademiks had talked about before on his live stream how Charlamagne had advised him to walk off the show, to walk off y'all's show, and that does sound like like questionable advice to give somebody without context. Charlamagne gave his side of that, which was, you're calling me. I'm watching it as well. I'm watching the show. You're being treated in this way. If you're being treated in this way, you should.
I didn't call Charlamagne. Charlamagne called me, but okay.
Establish your value by leaving. I didn't say walk off in the middle of a show, but I was saying like walk away if you feel like you're not being.
No, he said walk off in the middle of the show, but okay.
Respected. They had some disagreement about the details, but when you put it in that context, it didn't sound like he was giving him kamikaze advice. It sounded like he was giving him some like big homie advice. You can agree or disagree about who's right, but just him giving his side, to me, he came away looking good. He came away looking strong.
I know when we first heard they were going to sit down, I was saying I didn't want them to do it publicly.
Right.
And Charlamagne, one of them, I think it was Charlamagne, made a real good point. He was like, we doing this to put it out because
once they go back to their corners, then they'll come out and say, yeah, we talked and this happened. Now you're giving two different versions of it and nobody really gets to see it. So
that's a great point.
I walked that back. That was a really good decision to put this shit out.
It was.
And a great content piece.
Yeah.
For sure.
They led up to something. The anticipation was high, and then they dropped it.
And they delivered.
Mm-hmm. I appreciate that. Much like Mark, I felt like Charlamagne got the better of him. Charlamagne with his clear skin and lotion skin is a different monster to deal with than old fucking ashy Charlamagne. Like this guy looked just present, aware. He looked on point. He looked like he had. Charlamagne is in the Radio Hall of Fame.
Charlamagne sounded like he was logical and rational.
He sounded like a real adult.
Elder statesman kind of.
He sounded, exactly. And I guess for me, I was expecting Ak, like I was believing the newspaper clippings. Ak was in his room sounding like, yo, I'm number one now. The people I looked up to, I'm that now. And I'm coming in there to really lay it down. I'm on Drake's side. You on Rock Nation's side. I don't like the lies you over there telling. And you should sit. He probably won't sit face to face with me because I'll expose him and be so honest and transparent. I was believing some of that mix.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So when they got there and Charlamagne is just using logic.
Yeah.
When he's like, yes, I look up to Jay-Z, and if he asked me to be a part of a business venture, I 100% would love to do that. If Drake asked you to be a part of a business venture, wouldn't you love to do that? Like, he just kept, some people call it spin master shit, but what he was able to do to all of Ak's main points was just make them look really insignificant, look really small. The George point with the, all these lawsuits are coming. Hey, real quick, what are the names on the lawsuits? Because you keep saying Rock Nation, Rock Nation, Rock Nation. And that's really where he held him to the fire. And he kept saying, you're on the internet saying that Rock Nation's trying to kill you. You was coming up here with security guards because Rock Nation's you're the only person saying this. Jay-Z don't know you. If he do know you, he ain't talking about you. He ain't thinking about you. Dez ain't said nothing about you. Like, where are you getting stuff from? What names are on the actual lawsuit? So you could tell your audience, hey, these are the people that are suing, and this is why they're suing.
No, but then he said, yo, dog, if you think these people are really trying to kill you, it ever cross your mind to stop? Like, if I think a nigga trying to kill me, I'm gonna stop. If I'm not willing to kill them back. That's just old head brain. Like, if you think that this entity has all of these tentacles and all of this influence, cool, you may be right.
Mm-hmm.
So stop playing with them.
And then I call it give you a heads up because you're my man. And somehow you turn that into I'm working with these people and we trying to bring you down. And hey, where is your proof of these things that you keep saying on the internet? Like that was a point that he kept driving home. And listen, I think that Ak may have had some valid points. Like when he started talking about when he was trying to say that Rock Nation is fighting like a proxy battle, so he'll never have the evidence to support.
Yeah. I
think that if Ak could have flushed out his thought process, he may have delivered that talking point better, but he didn't. Also, the website that Charlamagne pulled up where when Ak went home, he said, hey, this is an AI website. This website was created a couple days ago. Charlamagne wouldn't know that. That's fine when you back to your headquarters saying it. But in the moment, when Charlamagne said, I think this is a credible website, you didn't give any of that. So it's about how it looked on air. Charlamagne also
That's a good point.
Looks like he listens better than Ak. That's important when you're talking to somebody. I'm not saying that he does listen better. I'm saying he looks like
he came off better.
He listens better. And then by the time he was able to paint you as this paranoid, manic person, now we've lost the plot.
We've
lost the plot.
Where he when he was breaking down the Drake shit to him, and he was like, yo, I called, I was trying to give them the heads up about the reference tracks. And he was saying the way Drake handled it, so you can get ahead of it. They were prepared for it. They took basically jumped on offense and was able to, when they did come out, they was cool.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of tied it back. And I think Ak missed it the way he was doing. He kind of tied it right back to him. Yo, I called you to give you a heads up. And instead of being prepared with the information, you was more concerned with where I got it from. And because I didn't give you that up, it just became a versus me. And you kind of missed this whole shit blew up because you focused on the wrong thing. Like if somebody if one of y'all called me like, yo, such and such is about to happen, cool, I might want to know where you got it from, but I also want to prepare for that. Later, we'll deal with that part. And that's where it seemed like it just went left between the two of them. Soon as I called you with this, your man is on my neck the next day.
Charlamagne was better at just cross-examining. Like, yo, I'm going to take the information you're saying. I'm going to process the information in real time. And now I'm going to say, okay, you just said X. And it kind of stumbled at.
Yeah.
He couldn't take it.
Well, listen, I kind of felt something was a little. Once they did the interview and Ack was the person to come back to the internet first with his thoughts on how it went, I've never seen that go well. I've never seen the person that reports back first, one, give an accurate depiction of what the fuck just happened, and two, give an accurate depiction of what just happened, and then we see it and say, oh shit, everything that person said was. I've never seen that happen. So yeah, it just it didn't. And I knew that even from when Charlamagne was like, yo, I'll talk to you in person. It's like, oh, you gotta be. And that's the other thing about Ack, which is the point that I keep trying to tell him, that he don't listen to me because he does really love Charlamagne.
Yeah, you could tell.
He loves him.
You can see it.
You could tell.
Not only does he love,
which is
he has
important.
a deep respect for that man.
Yeah, I can tell.
Then shut up when you go home in your little stream. Then shut the fuck up. Because part of the war is it got to stop at respect.
Yeah.
Like, I respect you. You got to respect your opponent. All that deep reverence and admiration and in awe of and looking like, I'm not saying this is true, but well, I can say it's true. I looked up to him. I still look up to him. He kind of mentored me. Mm-hmm. You could see that. Even with all Ack's experience now and his accolades, and he's him now too.
Ack is him.
But you could still see the green.
You know what I don't like?
The wet behind the ears when it comes to you talking to somebody that you love and have a reverence for.
And that's just way older. It's way older than you. It's been in different rooms as you. You know what I'm saying?
Then stop making it seem like you want that smoke.
No, look.
Don't get in your room, because that's where I was confused too. 1 minute when I talk to him, I love, and then he get in the stream and it's be looking like he want that smoke. In order to want that smoke, you gotta lose the reverence.
Performing, bro. Still a job.
It ain't performing if now you get in front of the nigga and you didn't do exactly what you said you was gonna do. You didn't drive your points home. I'm not talking about beef with the nigga. I'm talking about be able to fully flush out the things that you want to say.
I'm talking about the streams. The streams are work.
This was work. This was work.
A little different though.
Yes,
no,
a little different.
It's
yes
still
and no.
content.
This is work.
It's still yes and no. It's both.
And here's why, because like I think it is work, because if you come away looking not as strong as you could, it affects the other part of your work. It affects the day. Like he's building a fan base partly, or
which is why you
fans. But it's work. It affects your work. Yeah. You gotta now. They had that interview, and now for the next few days, Ack is on his stream explaining.
That's what I'm saying.
His side from the interview. No, that's work. Now you've altered work. Anything that's going out is work.
Yeah.
Okay.
It went out on his channel, both their channels.
Yeah. Both. Okay.
It's work. People are gonna have opinions on this debate style thing that y'all did, and he just didn't come out looking as strong as he probably would have looked if he was in his room. But again, I even enjoyed that part of it. I enjoyed the chess match of Hall of Fame radio guy versus guy who made his bones in his room. Like, and now it's the clash of routes and ideologies and psychologies and. Yeah, the streaming shit is cool. Talking to your computer is cool. Ack is that nigga. Please don't mistake what I'm saying. He's that nigga. It's a different skill set and skill sets that Charlamagne has.
Yeah, because now you got to reply
in real time.
When you on a
Process
stream,
and
you
reply.
talking. You don't have nobody interjecting. You don't have nobody scrambling your train of thought. Up here, we can get into a conversation, and I can have my thing planned out, but then you start screaming, you start yelling, and there's some shit that you meant to say, you totally forget your whole point. Yeah.
And it's only but so many ways that this is gonna go when I know that the person across from me looks up to me.
Exactly.
You look up to me, dog.
When you look up to somebody and you go there, man,
It's
you're not
true,
gonna,
yo.
You're not gonna go with the
Why?
same.
I don't pay them your little jokes no mind you be saying to me.
I know, because you look up to
That's
me.
what
I
I'm
don't do that
saying.
either.
Like,
That's why
I
let you- that's why I let
understand.
you do
Like,
that.
you look like I'm who I am. So, like, I let you joke.
So you saying that when you go against somebody, if you looked up to them, you have to lose all the love for them in order to win the battle.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think you have to. I don't think so.
I don't think you have to
I don't have
either,
to. Yeah,
but I
don't
do think if you.
that's a
Yeah,
tricky
but ain't
line.
none of you niggas about war. So, I don't care what y'all saying.
Well, that's not true.
Who
That's not
did
true.
y'all go to war
That's not
with
true.
where you had to now adopt a different mentality on some Navy SEAL? We going to war. Anytime I walk outside, it could be something. Who have you?
But you're not trying.
But that's
to
not
go
what
And I'm
this
not
was.
talking about street shit.
You're not trying to go.
Yes, it was.
Hey, hold on, stop.
I was saying that
stop.
before you said it's not street shit.
Yeah, not street.
You know what it sound like?
And
It sound
even
like-
that's part of the spin
I see.
that you're not going to be prepared for because of your reverence. That's part of the spin.
Okay.
It almost sound like the whole line where you say I could never beef with Meek. I freed it from a whole bit. It's like
Exactly.
I can't. It ain't gonna get there.
Hey, I see y'all saying it's beef. It's impossible
can't.
for it to be, and that's how Charlamagne is carrying it, which enables him to. And I'm not saying this is true to anybody listening, but if he did have some underhand, undercut feelings or something toward Act, is always able to hide behind, "Your dog, I was there for you. I helped you. I gave you this contact. I told you this." Like, it'll never be, and that's why for Ack, it's always, Ack was in that room against fucking Professor X.
So
Ack was in that room with somebody that was so in control in his head of all things. And now you stuttering, and now you talking fast and can't get that shit was a mess to me. That shit was an absolute mess to me.
So if
But I'm glad it happened. They look great.
Yeah.
They look great. I fucking consume
very
the
glad it
content. I'm glad it happened. Fucking kudos to both
I
these
watched
niggas.
that
They
whole
did it
shit.
right.
Salute to them.
See, but then that's why I'm mad too now. I should wait for Mark to come back because Charlamagne is his man. How many times he done peed? What piss number? what piss
Have you
number
turned
is
it
he?
off
Nigga said
before?
I'm counting your
Have you
pisses.
turned it off for somebody you respect, and have you had to turn it off? Like somebody that you looked up to. I mean, I hear you talk about.
See, yeah.
I hear you talk about Wendy Williams, how much you respect. I don't know. I remember when she said funny things before. I don't know if you ever went at her. I'm just saying, like, was there anybody you said, you know what? We're talking about Angry Joe, not.
Throw everything out the window to be able to get in that ring and spar and even win. You can have your reverence, but your facts and your ducks and all of your shit got to
Would
be
have had you looking.
lined-
Listen, what I'm
lined
saying
up.
don't apply to these two because neither one of them was going to try to.
Oh, okay. I think we've seen enough. I'm waiting for the stream to come back. Is it back? It's not back yet. Let me look. The Academy. Are we back? Oh, we're good on the Academy. It's just King Academics. Let me give it a second for King Academics. It's gonna come back. Okay, I think we're back. Are we? No, it's still suspended. Are we still suspended? It should usually just come back. Fuck, damn. How long does this shit take? I know we're good over by the Academy, and Kick is always going to be good, but King Academics is still unavailable from what I'm seeing. So I'm just giving it a second. It'll come back. That's like a way how YouTube usually says, hey, you're streaming something that's copywritten that shouldn't be live stream. We're going to just suspend it. Stop streaming it. Once we detect that you've stopped streaming it, we'll let you back on. If you keep streaming it, they actually hit you with a strike. Okay. Are we back? No, I think we're back. Yeah, I think we're back. Perfect. All right, now we're back. Okay. So that's what y'all want me to watch. Fair criticism, fair analysis. I have nothing to say. This shit I do in terms of media, this is my life. So it's whatever, I'm gonna always give moments. I'm gonna always go do whatever. What I don't want people to think or do is thinking like I'm trying to rewrite some shit. The content is for exactly what it existed for. And I've always adopted this. I adopted this when I got suspended. I remember back in the day I got suspended from YouTube. And it was a Ray Rice topic. And I remember I was like, damn, people, I feel like they misunderstood me or whatever. But being a consummate professional is this. Whether you felt you had the facts, whether you felt whatever, it's the reason I wanted this unedited. I could have not put it out. I wanted everything out. I'm going to always want that. And it's up to the people. Whatever they say, that's it. Like, conversation done. There's no conversation to have no more. Conversation done. Let people eat up whatever. I could have a point until, you know what it says? Well, you should be better with your points. You should just be better. This is how you become, to me, this is how you become a better media personality. You just let it live. So, I've seen people have been pro me, be like, yo, Ak had some da-da-da-da. That's cool too. I've seen people, whether it's Joe or anybody else, they're going to be da-da-da. We did this, or I did this. I don't know why Charlamagne did it. I did this for public consumption. So when I get public opinion, enjoy the show. There's going to be much more. It's fine. Yeah, I think it's fair. So fair critique, fair criticism, fair props. Moments that needed to be happen, need to happen. I'm glad that I was able to bring, I think, 2 top tier media personalities sitting down, whether it was combative or not. I think we did our job. As far as the other narratives, I'm at the point, it's like, who cares? If you want to believe it, if you don't want to believe it, fuck it. But great content if you ask me. Yeah, okay. Yeah, bro, like, listen, the only thing is I don't listen to the bum niggas say this. Joe, really, I actually value what Mark said, even though I don't really like him too much. But I value what he said. But everybody else, like the other niggas who, like the lower tier niggas, I don't care what they said. But I have watched critique or people discussing the content, and 99% of the content responses to that piece of content, I look at it and I say, fair. You did it for this. And this is what comes with being in that spot. You did the content piece for everyone to break down and decipher. And now you get to be like, all right, bet. Nigga, it's like when Wemby said, all right, everybody know we're going to win this shit. Wemby said that and the Knicks just whipped their ass. Not saying that's exactly how I kind of view it, but because I still view it the way I view it. Like, that's going to be the thing. I view it, when I came on and said it, I view that conversation exactly still that way. I'm just not going to argue with other people's difference of opinion on how they view it, because I did the content for people to judge. So I wanted you to say, nah, Ak, I didn't like how this happened. Nah, Ak, got you on that. All right, Ak, you did. That's what the point is. So, yeah, okay, that's fair. I'm not tripping on it. right? So listen, there's a part of the hip hop media, and I understand that, right? So I'm telling you what I think about the content, but for them, they're like licking their chops. They're like I even see some YouTube chat. Act got humbled. Okay, like they wanted this to be like, finally we got Act, and if that's what it is like, fine, my nigga. Like I get it. Like I'm not gonna fight the internet. Like whatever the internet says, I take it. I've always took it. Pause. And yeah, you know, a historic moment. I think. Hopefully, we get more moments like that, and there'll be other chances. We good. Okay. All right. I think that was probably was that the biggest.
All right. What else?
Was that the biggest breakdown on the sit down? What is this? Was that the biggest breakdown in terms of how people like were analyzing the sit down or whatever? Again, at least my word on that. I don't care what Rosendweeb and those people think, and these other like lesser dudes. I don't want to hear the fifth nigga on the bench like tell me like what should have happened. I'm like, bruv, get to the spot where you're making this noise before you could talk. And with Joe, okay, I'll take it in stride. Cool, that makes sense. Maybe if it was the roles were reversed, maybe I would have the same opinion. So take it in stride. All right.